So Logan Paul was in MrBeast's latest competition where he ran into Moist Critical and other YouTubers who have made it clear they do not like him.
I hate him.
When in person, it seemed like those creators acted completely differently than they did in their own videos, where some people are saying that Logan Paul intimidated Charlie so much that he switched up.
Good to see you, bro. And also, Prime's pretty fire. Thanks. Not allowed to say it on the camera.
And the same to Ludwig, another YouTuber who criticized Logan Paul for his scams last year.
But he's done a little bit of crypto scamming before.
And this is MrBeast's biggest event involving YouTubers since that 2018 Fortnite Battle Royale thing he did with paintballs. And Jaden Smith won both of those, which is just incredible. I mean, she has a 2-0 record against MrBeast. And MrBeast did gather 50 of the biggest YouTubers in the world, and it was inevitable that Logan Paul would be there. I don't need to explain or do a deep dive on who Logan Paul is, because I'm pretty sure we all do by this point. But instead, I want to talk about what happens when two YouTubers who have beef over the internet end up meeting in person. I also want to bring up another situation that's very similar to this, where two YouTubers who were also beefing met in person.
Okay, this is the problem with everyone in the world.
Before I show you Logan Paul confronting Charlie and Ludwig, I think it's important to understand how they felt about Logan before this event. So I decided to gather all the clips that I could find of them, whether they're from their videos or streams or just talking about Logan Paul, so I can condense all their opinions about him into a couple of sentences.
People have been vocal about him being a scammer, me being one of them. A lot of people took this and immediately started attacking me going, Charlie, you feel bad yet? You called this guy a scammer, but look at what he's doing. He's the good guy. And it's like, brother, get off the stupid juice. He is literally paying people back for a scam he ran. He's not the good guy.
An internet personality that I actually trusted.
Why? What? I feel terrible that happened to you, but what? What in the history of Logan Paul has earned anyone's trust ever? Like, I can't think of anything he's ever done that was honest. What kind of people is Logan Paul hiring? Literal criminals.
So for Charlie, I think it's quite clear that he wasn't a low gangster and a huge fan of Logan Paul. He was covering the Crypto0 situation last year like every YouTuber, and he was making the take that he did not like Logan Paul. I know that's such a crazy take, but literally every YouTuber was saying that Logan Paul is a scammer, which I don't think is really a take. It's just a factual statement. So before MrBeast put all of these YouTubers in one huge box, there was some downtime before the event started, and they were all in the locker room together. And Logan and Charlie ended up talking, where Logan went up to Charlie and just said hi. And here's the conversation that happened.
What's up, bro?
Hey, nice
How
to
are
meet
you, dude? I like your videos, dude.
I appreciate it.
I know you've talked some shit, but
I'm always super happy that people don't take it personally, man.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
thank God.
I understand. Good to see you, bro.
And also, Prime's pretty fire.
Thanks,
I'm not
bro.
allowed to say it on camera.
I get it, bro. I get it.
Good luck today, all right?
Yeah, likewise, bro. Likewise.
It's really short, but it also is an edited video from Logan's footage, so it could have gone on for maybe like 5 minutes. We don't know. I mean, if you look at the clips of Charlie talking about Logan and him making fun of him,
Everybody hates Logan Paul.
it's the complete opposite from the situation going on right now. And then there also is one other interaction that was recorded on camera, which was during the event, where Logan also went up to Charlie again.
You strike me as pretty intelligent.
I'm not special, though.
That's not true, bro.
Nah, bro, you're a freak athlete, man. I'm a huge wrestling guy.
Oh,
You're nuts.
for real?
Yeah, we actually have our own little wrestling promo called the Moist Wrestling. I've been big into wrestling for a minute.
What are your verticals? You stream comics, correct?
Yeah.
You have the wrestling, which I didn't know about. You obviously have the YouTube channel.
I basically just use the channel to just do anything that seems fun. I just love it, bro. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, I've been doing it since I've been 11.
I also started when I was 10, bro.
No, I know you've been on it for a minute, bro.
And as the internet always does, people lost their minds and were very upset about this. One point that I really have to emphasize is that this was a MrBeast video, a video where 50 YouTubers were competing for $1 million to give away to one of their fans. This wasn't a Logan Paul meetup. This was them running into each other at a MrBeast set. Charlie isn't there to meet Logan Paul, but sadly Logan Paul is there, and he's probably going, oh god, it's the guy called a scammer on the internet. What am I gonna say to him? Logan is clearly aware that Charlie has talked about him and even brought it up in the conversation.
I know you've talked some shit, but...
And Charlie just decides to be polite and go along and just have a conversation with Logan. I mean, what was he really supposed to do in that situation?
Logan, you're literally a scammer. You shouldn't even be here. No one here in this room likes you at all. I think if Arkham Asylum was still around, they'd accept you and probably keep you in there for a lifetime sentence with the Joker. No, they wouldn't even put you near the Joker because they'd feel bad for the Joker. They'd probably just let you rot there and alone because no one likes you.
By doing that, he wouldn't be lying. It's just not the polite thing to do when you're a guest at another person's set.
Prime's pretty fire.
Thanks,
I'm not allowed to say it on camera.
I get it, bro.
And when you hear that, you can see it as a compliment, but also you have to realize that Prime is different than Crypto0. He didn't switch up and say, actually, I was kind of a fan of Crypto0 and I was looking forward to playing it, not gonna lie, but I just won't say that on video, you know? You can compliment somebody's lemonade stand without liking the person who's serving the lemonade to you, if that makes sense.
Nah, bro, you're a freak athlete, man. I'm a huge wrestling guy. You're nuts.
For real?
And he is good in the WWE, unfortunately. Like, he's super talented, which sucks because he is good. And I hate him. Like, he's such a snag. I wish he wasn't talented at the WWE, but whatever.
Now for Ludwig. Before this event happened, he was pumping out mogul mail videos left and right and just non-stop talking about it like every other YouTuber on the internet. And I was watching them too. I'm a fan.
Our last video, we talked about Logan's response, which kind of went like this. No, CoffeeZilla's a liar. Plus, I'm still going to make the crypto game. Plus, I'm going to sue him. And nobody liked that.
So the main difference between Ludwig and Charlie is that Ludwig, I would say, was a lot more personal and gave his opinions more than covering it.
He was super happy to sell millions of dollars of CryptoZoo token, but not so happy to actually man up when he needed to on a project that he said, in his own words, would make people money.
From the way Ludwig was covering this in all of his videos and streams, it was quite out in the open that he did not like Logan Paul and thought he was full of himself, and I think this clip sums up everything you need to hear about how Ludwig felt about it.
But I'm now realizing that Logan Paul isn't a guy motivated by pure greed, because he could have sold what he had in CryptoZoo to make a bit of money, but he didn't. I now realize he's just like the most narcissistic human I've ever seen online. He's just a total narcissist.
Forgive me, bro. You're a streamer? Mm-hmm. Bro, you're hilarious. I don't know how I haven't seen your stuff. I find you so funny. What kind of stuff you do?
It's mostly like gaming although I have a commentary channel. You'll find videos about you. I have to warn you ahead of time.
I feel like I could probably have guessed that.
So was Ludwig fake for how he acted in this situation? No. Because this looks like the most forced conversation I've ever seen between two YouTubers. Ludwig just looked like he didn't even want to talk to Logan. He's lying on the ground and he was slouching back. One thing that I find really funny is that Logan goes, "Dude, you're hilarious. I really like your stuff." And then the next thing he says is, "What kind of stuff do you do?"
I don't know how I haven't seen your stuff. I find you so funny. What kind of stuff you do?
It's like, do you watch his videos or did your team brief you on what he does and you're just trying to seem like you're a huge fan? That's just one thing I wanted to bring up because I didn't see anyone talking about it. And if you watch the whole MrBeast video or Logan's POV, any interaction Ludwig had with Logan wasn't really jolly.
No. Someone hard to talk to. Someone that's like, what conversation could they be having? Logan Paul. Yeah.
I thought this was rigged for you.
What do you mean? Wait, the whole challenge?
Like, you in case I knew like what's going to come. I'm telling you now because that last one was.
Oh, yeah, no.
So Charlie and Ludwig aren't required to fight Logan Paul in this box, but before I explain why, I think I really have to show you this situation that happened a couple of years ago. 6 years ago, there were 3 YouTubers that did not like each other. Basically, it was between RiceGum and these two brothers, Chance and Anthony. So RiceGum and these two brothers did not get along. And in the most professional way ever, these two brothers decided to show up at RiceGum's house.
Yo, we just made it to Rice's house.
We're outside his house right now. We're about to...
So they tried to see RiceGum, and the other YouTubers that lived there said, "Yeah, no, you can't see him. He's not here right now." And they left. RiceGum ended up seeing the video they made and also heard about it, and he just made this video responding to what they did and how stupid it was.
These 2 Team 10 members are at my house. My address is not public. I don't know how these guys found it. They probably did some research. Kind of creepy. And he also said something about having a man-to-man conversation, right? So pull up again, Chance. Because you know I got the gym at the crib, so pull up. I'm ready. And guys, I tweeted him like, "Yo, come through." And this is what he said. If he comes to me, I'm gonna...
But RiceGum was so mad in this video. I mean, he said he would smash their camera, there would be a conversation. He said it would have been straight fists.
And there would be no conversation. It would be straight fists.
Well, a couple weeks after that video came out, the two brothers ended up running into RiceGum in public, and the first thing that RiceGum does is offer a handshake.
RiceGum, what's up, bro? Oh, what poppin'? This is so random. No.
And there would be no conversation. It would be straight fists.
Chance or Anthony, I don't know which one because they look the same, but one of them was offering RiceGum the chance to slap him.
No, I'm right here. You can smack me. If you were to come to my house.
But what I want to emphasize is that all these people have this energy to talk to a camera and just say all they wanted to say behind the screen in the personal comfort of their own home. And then when it comes to being in person, they're a little bit different. I'm not saying RiceGum should have started a scene in front of the Gucci store with these two guys, because that would have been a horrible decision, but I think him going in for a handshake really shows a difference in energy between being online and in person. Now going back to Logan Paul at this event, on stream, if Charlie ever went, "Oh, I'd call Logan Paul scammer right to his face," and then this happened.
And also Prime's pretty fire.
Yes, that would be Charlie switching up. But in this situation, you just have two people deciding to put their differences aside for a main event. But I can't lie, I just have to admit that it also feels a little awkward seeing these people interact. But another point I haven't seen anyone bring up, but this is also a short portion of their conversations we've seen. And even on Ludwig's stream, he said they talked more when the cameras weren't on, but he didn't want to share.
And I actually like asked him quite a few questions about like different things. And I'm not like here to like put those private conversations on blast. I know he has revealed some of those convos and technically all of it's filmed, but I won't like bring up, I guess, things that I asked him, but there are some things that he's done.
There could have been things that Charlie and Ludwig said to Logan that could have been critical, or they maybe talked about CryptoZoo, but we just didn't see because Logan didn't keep it in his video. Logan and his team are going to choose whatever clips they want, whatever fits their narrative and story. I mean, they chose a portion of the video to show Logan Paul asking about how to be a better father.
Do you have any advice for like raising a girl?
But yeah, Logan Paul is Logan Paul, Charlie is Charlie, and Ludwig is Ludwig, and I am Maxwell Blue.